Okay, hello dear friends. So this video is kind of just this random blah blah blah, and I would like to answer some of the questions that made by friends. Give me a few minutes of time. Excuse me. Let me fix myself first before I can fix your questions. Problems. I'm a math teacher. I got problems. Don't worry. I got problems. So this one is answering your questions. Give me some time. Let me calm down myself before I can answer your questions. Okay, so here I come to the questions you asked. What advice do you have for being overwhelmed with work or school? Your videos are always so wonderful and loving. Tenir la pêche. Garder la pêche. So I will not name names. I will not read your names, but what advice do you have for being overwhelmed with work or school? Being overwhelmed. I really do not have much advice. Really, I am overwhelmed from time to time, and it is important that you put yourself in ground zero. And when life is becoming too overwhelming and beyond your control, you just need to tell yourself that it will not work. You need to put yourself into the right mindset and understand that when things do not turn out to be right, when you do not force yourself too much and follow what is natural. You force yourself too much, you will not end up having a good result. So it's kind of no use, a waste of your energy. A lot of time, what you plan may not turn out to be right. So follow your heart and see how it will take you. You plan too much, may not have the result. I'm sorry, this does not look like any advice because I'm not so, my heart is not there. Anyway, so being overwhelmed with work or school, put yourself in ground zero and find something that make you calm and make you to collect yourself. When you are overwhelmed, you are everywhere. Your mind is everywhere. Your thoughts is everywhere. And too many things you post it here, there. You put in your notebook, and still you forget things. You just become fused fuse, F-U-S-E, you fused, and it come to the stage that you will end up making trouble. You will get a traffic ticket, you will speed, you will forget to stop in the right turn, in the stop sign, and you forget these things because there are too many things preoccupy your brain, and your brain cannot function well. Too many things, you cannot sort it out. Your brain just like these messy lines. It cannot function. You cannot function anymore. And I cannot even find my pattern because I am talking right now. The same thing happens in our life. So when you have too many things you need to do, you cannot do anything well. Then you make things wrong, and you end up regret, and end up making mistake. That is not okay. Let me try to concentrate on talking. So overwhelmed, find something make you calm down. This calm down may be going out shopping, if that is your thing. Maybe going out to nature, if that is your thing. Maybe just stay at home, be with yourself, be with your heart, talk to your heart. Give yourself some time. Just give up, give in, and give yourself some time. Understand, you are not Superman, you are not Wonder Woman, you are not superhero. There are things we cannot do. And trying too much, you just break yourself. This is the advice as much as I can think of. Just forgive yourself. Be nice to yourself. Be nice to ourselves. Okay, the next one. I watch you all the time. You are very intelligent and kind. You make people feel at ease. You are such a great teacher on many subjects. You are a humble and caring person. You are appreciated. Gosh, you all have so many nice words. Save some of these words for my eulogy. And you are very kind. I know you are sincere, and you are sincere saying this. And yes, I think I am a good teacher, but not face-to-face teacher. I am a good teacher, but more an online teacher. I am not good at communication. Not good at it. Not good at communication. I am not good at controlling. I am the youngest in my family. I did not know there was one psychologist says this. And there was one day I said, students sometimes do not listen to me. My kids do not listen to me, and she asked, "What is your family ranking in the family?" I said, "I was the youngest one. I am the youngest one." So I never made decision. I never need to make decision, and things just happen, and I follow for school. I follow. I mean, I am not good at control. I'm not good at taking ownership. And I do not have the allure like somebody just standing there and everybody shut up and quiet and as if a big shot there. I do not have that spirit. I do not have that power. I do not have that charm. I do not have that internal strength to be there. So I am a good teacher to be away from people, and I'm a good teacher sometimes. I'm a good teacher at explaining things, but I'm not a good teacher at arranging a knowledge set. I know my strengths and I know my weakness. So thank you very much to say this. It touches my heart. Okay, I watch every single video you make because I find them relaxing and comforting. I rarely feel attached to people I do not know personally, but I do feel you are a friend. I do feel you are a friend. I have seen your picture and that cute little thing. I know I have seen some of your comments, and we are very close. That is very true. Do not lose hope, and if you are feeling quite down right now, just know this will get better, and do not stress about the things you cannot do anything about in the moment. Yes, it is true. It is very true. Sometimes we lose hope, we lose sight, and we have a good time, we have a high time, we have down time. It all happens, and it will be better. I know what you are talking about is about my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is not growing, and comparing with some people, I'm just staying here, never move. Anyway, such is life. It's there are always people pure luck, and there are always people not that luck. But at the end, if you do make your effort, heaven will return as much as you give. If you are not the lucky one, you can reach to somewhere. Okay. I wish I had as many subscribers as you have. Okay, I don't have a real question, but something I think about, maybe in a philosophical video of yours, perhaps with tea. Okay, that is that I will do it later. It's pretty much a much more profound question. I will do a philosophical one after I calm down, or maybe I come back to it a bit later. Okay, I know you don't watch ASMR video for relaxation. My question is, how many different places? So my question is, what do you do to relax and release stress? I do not watch ASMR video. I cannot watch ASMR video. It makes me very uncomfortable. And I think it's a very personal thing. It's a very private thing. And it's like I am intruding into another person's world. I do not feel very comfortable. And sometimes I feel it's funny. I know it's just my feeling. I am making this video, so I want to be honest. And well, each person has his or her own way of relaxing. It's part of family influence, and I am a family. I have 2 boys, a husband, and I live in a relatively more masculine and a boy or man's world. So anyway, I do not watch ASMR. I relax by wasting time, and I think most important for me to relax is me time, is my own time, is some time that I can be by myself, with myself. My family are is quite supporting me on this. So sometimes I say, tonight I want to eat outside, or I want to do something, and then my family will say, okay, you can play, you play outside, tonight is your time, have fun, enjoy. So I don't need to take care of food, I don't need to take care of anything. I come back as late or as early as I like. This is one thing. And so I go to shops and just walking and seeing the pretty things. I do not like to buy too much things, but I like to see things. So window shopping or shopping, eye shopping is one of my things. And I just release myself. I let myself be not afraid of time, no time frame, and do something that makes me happy, let me enjoy. For example, I browse internet if I'm at home, browse internet randomly, and it's very relaxing. It's relaxing. And if you see something that is too political, or that something just do not make you happy, make you sad, make you angry, avoid it and turn to another page or something. And read some books and magazines. I'm not a book reader. I like Chinese books, English book. It's not my language, so I do not feel. I still, there are a lot of books I want to read, but just stay up late. I think without a time frame, and do whatever I like, do whatever I want, is the most important thing for me to relax myself, so that I don't need to rush to go to bed. I do not like to sleep. You already know it. Yeah, so I can stay up late because I do not need to worry about tomorrow going to work. This makes me very, very relaxed, and it releases a lot. And I think I had said, if I'm angry, I will throw away things and make big noise and release. It doesn't work, actually. It doesn't work. Mostly I call back my sense and bring back my sense. When my sense, I am sane, I am more relaxed. I do not feel guilty. I do not feel regret. It's a good feeling. Life without or living calmly, comfortably, without feeling guilty, without feeling regret, without feeling fear, without feeling afraid. It's very calm and it's a beautiful feeling. Enjoy working on my question. How many different places have you lived, and what different jobs have you done? Have you had? What different job I had? My very, 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 very first job, I forgot. My first money making was from training to be an athlete. It's not really an athlete, it's just a school team. I was playing in the school team, and there was some stipend and allowance. That was the first money. When I was in university, I studied international law and studied in English. English is one of the major and international law anyway. Studying English and international law. And I started teaching English to young children. At that time in China, not so many people speaking English. And anyone can. I was from university. I was speaking broken English, but there are people speaking even more broken. So there is a chance for me to exercise my broken English to more broken English people. Kids, anyway, and I have been teacher and. I studied international law. I was an interpreter, and then I worked for a foreign company as international sales, import and export, bill of lading, import tax, value-added tax, and this kind of stuff. Traveling to Finland, traveling to Helsinki, Finland, traveling. That was my first traveling business trip to Korea, to Hong Kong, to America, to Germany, to different places. So international import and export industrial material, import, export, marketing, manager or whatever, sales. And then I worked as a teacher and self-employed. Before I worked as a teacher, before I find a job as a teacher, I was working. I had a good job and made decent money, and then I left China and became a poor student. Life totally changed. No regret, but I started to teach Chinese painting, teach cooking, and start from there. And now a teacher. Yeah. And how many different places have you lived? I lived in China, in Beijing, and I lived in India for a few months, and Then I lived in France for 1 year, and then through Canada we entered America because of the visa things and the work permit things. And I lived in Brazil, do Brasil, fala português, tudo bem, bom dia, boa tarde. In Brazil for 6 months, and then I lived in America. From then on, live in America, and then we went to Australia for 4 years, and then coming back and traveling to different countries, traveling to Egypt, Turkey, Egypt, and Argentina, Brazil, Guatemala, Costa Rica, no, not Costa Rica, Venezuela, and France, Italy, Belgium, Germany, Deutschland, Netherlands, Switzerland, European country, let's say, and Asian country, Thailand, yeah, not that much in Asian country. I lived in a few places, yeah. And I was doing international. I did international import-export as a salesperson and did quite well, make good money. And now I'm a teacher. I think teacher is a good job. It's a noble career. I love my job. It fits me. It make me cry. There are times not really cry. It make me bleeding. Make my heart bleed. Sometimes I heart broke, and sometimes, but yeah, it's a good thing. Being a teacher is a good thing. It's a good job. I just want to know, why are you learning to speak French, and how did you start to learn French? Why do I speak French? My husband is French, and how did I start to learn French? I started to learn French after I met my boyfriend at that time, and I lived in the Foreign Affairs University. My father was a teacher there, and I attend the same school also. And so I started from a night school or something, evening class, for a few months before I went to France, and it didn't work well. And then I stayed in France for 1 year and became a full-time student in France, La Sorbonne. That's how I learned French. And in my family, we speak 3 languages. Everybody speaks French, everybody speaks Chinese, everybody speaks English, the 3 languages. And my husband speaks a few more languages. How did I learn French? I learned French because of my boyfriend at that time, and I started to learn French in China from evening school before going to France, and then I went to France to learn it. I didn't watch your video for a while because it was busy, but I'm glad to see you again. Just want to tell you that you inspired me many times. Wise, thank you for being here. Do you think you can do a video teaching us the other languages you know, like Chinese and French? I can teach French. I can teach Chinese. Yes, I can teach Chinese. And teaching French, you do not want me to teach French. You want to have some more authentic. Yeah, you do not want to learn from second hand, right? Yeah, I can teach Chinese. I just don't know how serious you are. Are you just saying it, I want to learn Chinese? Or you want to let me know how much you want to learn it. Learning something is not how you attend class. It's how you are the owner of the learning. Okay, I think, oh, there is another one. I always watch and listen to your video. After a long day, and I appreciate each one. So, and there was one video is more about philosophy and moral, our moral standard. Let me try. I'm a little bit tired. And, so, it is hard. I will talk it another day. I will talk it another day. I was thinking about it the whole day. And whenever there is a problem, whenever there is a hard thing for us to make decision, it is an opportunity for us to improve ourselves. It is a hard decision. But if it is an easy decision, it does not need you to make decision. Only because it's hard, it needs you because you are important. I am going to take a rest, and I wish you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. I love you, I really do. I hope this camera recorded my sound.